Hello everyone, it's Miriam from Pain Outside the Box, and today I just wanted to get clear on a little something, a little mistake that a lot of people make when they're trying to heal from TMS. And so after learning about TMS, a lot of people say, okay, I'm gonna ignore the pain, I'm now ignoring the pain, but I'm still in pain, but I'm ignoring it and getting by, okay? I hear the word ignore a lot. And I've been thinking, actually, it's really not about ignoring the pain, because ignoring the pain is almost like resisting the pain, okay? There's still some sort of resistance. So you got the pain and you're telling it, no, I don't want you, so I'm gonna ignore you. And if you're still afraid of the pain subconsciously, if you're still frustrated at the pain, it's not really gonna work, okay? So what you need to do at first is actually notice it and let it in, right? And then you're going to work with changing the way that you are reacting to the pain. And this is the difficult part, okay? Because I'm telling you to actually notice it, let it in, okay? Don't constantly distract yourself with something else. Don't run away from it. But just sit down or lie down and notice your pain for what it is. So let's say you have shoulder pain. You're going to really tune into it. You know, imagine yourself like a zoom of a camera. You're simply tuning into that part of the body. And you're noticing how it feels, if there's any kind of movement, if it moves around, okay? You're gonna get really, really curious about it. Okay? So curious that you're gonna forget about your fear. Eventually, you're gonna forget about your frustration because you're just curious to know how it feels. You're just curious, okay? And as you start noticing it, of course, you're gonna feel certain emotions probably. So you might feel irritation, frustration that it's still there. You might feel fearful of what it could mean, of whether it will get worse. And I want you to notice these emotions as well. So most probably you'll feel these emotions in other parts of the body, okay? Like in your throat, in your chest, okay? In the pit of your stomach. Really, really, really notice during these 5 to 10 minutes. You're gonna really, really notice exactly how the pain feels and exactly what you're feeling towards it, okay? Just let it in, just invite it in, see, you know, how bad can it get? Come on, let it in. And play around with your emotions. So let's say you feel frustrated along with, you know, when you notice your pain. Can you catch that frustration? Can you change it to something else? Can you think of something positive that can actually diminish that frustration? Because this is the difficult part. You have to change the way that you react to your pain. If you're reacting to it with fear, frustration, negativity, helplessness, and disappointment, okay? These are the main emotions around pain. Let me repeat: fear, helplessness, disappointment, frustration, irritation. I might have mixed them up, but anyway, you get it. So for as long as you feel kind of offended, a victim to your pain, for as long as you have these negative emotions, you cannot fully heal from TMS pain. Because the distraction is still going to work for you. And you might try to ignore the pain, and it might work if you're engaged in a really, really immersive activity, like while you're with friends or while you're painting or something. But if you're constantly trying to ignore it, it's gonna come back, okay, when you're not so distracted. And when it comes back, you need to acknowledge it and you need to react differently towards it. And I think this is actually the most important lesson that you can learn, okay? This is where most people get stuck, okay? So, yeah, just giving you something to think about. It's not about ignoring the pain, okay? So, if you need any further help, please, I encourage you to visit my website. There are other free resources, and we also sell a 25-day program, okay, for just $24.99. You get a 25-day program with lessons and exercises so that you can actually apply TMS to your life. It's not just about learning, but it's also about applying as as I said, okay? And I also offer one-to-one coaching sessions for those who need to some extra help, okay? Such as help with these mindset shifts that I just described, okay? Because it can be tough, of course, in the beginning. Yeah, so I encourage you to visit Pain Outside the Box via the links below, and I wish you all the best with your recovery. Bye-bye.